morning, guys. So today it's the next day after you saw me load, what did we load? A BMW diesel and a Hyundai Sonata. Traffic has been absolutely terrible this morning. Anyways, we're headed to drop off the Sonata right now. And the reason I turned on the camera is I want to just tell you the scummy stuff that some brokers will do. So the vehicle is listed on Central Dispatch, coming from Suffolk, Virginia to Laurel, Maryland. I had to go to Suffolk anyways, so I figured, hey, maybe I'll get lucky that it's at IAA as well, or I'm in the same town, so what's the big deal? I can pick it up. Got lucky. It was at IAA, which I thought I got lucky. So I accept the order, I get all the information, and then I get an email which says, order so-and-so has been revised. And I'm like, okay, did he change the delivery address or what? No, the broker went in and changed the vehicle from operable to inop, without even saying a word to me. Now, IAA, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, you can't just look up on their website and see the details of the vehicle like you can on Copart. Like, you can type in the lot number on Copart and see the details of the vehicle, run and drive, how bad it's smashed up, blah, blah, blah. So he changes that, and I'm like, okay. Whatever. It's at the same pickup, we'll make it work. You guys saw the catastrophe of me waiting for the title yesterday and all that, and they ended up telling me to leave without the title, which car was already on my trailer. So I get a phone call probably an hour or so after I load it, and the guy's like, hey, do you have a rollback? I'm like, no, I got a flatbed. Why, what's up? Well, we don't have a way to get that car off if it doesn't run. It's like, okay, I mean, maybe we can push it. It doesn't look like it's too damaged. Maybe we can just roll it off. I mean, we can try, but if it takes more than like 15 minutes, you're gonna have to call a rollback, or I'll drive to where a rollback is, tow lot or something, and have them take it off and bring it to you. Yeah. Like, okay, maybe he's understanding. So then the broker decides that he's gonna revise the order again, which it's going to change the price of the order so that I collect his broker fee for him and I have to send it back to him. So I called the guy and I was like, hey, I said, if I have to call a rollback or something and your customer doesn't want to pay, I'll be more than happy to use your broker fee to get a rollback to take this off, since you decided to not disclose the information of it being inoperable on the order before you sent it to me. And that caused a big stink, but at that point I was kind of just joking around, because I'm pretty sure we can get this car off the trailer with a couple hands, getting it pushed off. The only thing I'm worried about, it's been sitting in the brakes, maybe locked up because it's an older car, but we'll see what happens. Well, sometimes you got to take matters into your own hands. This thing doesn't run. I think the motor's locked up. Said he'd be here at 9 to help. 9:31. Maybe this is him pulling in the Mercedes, but do it myself. It's okay. Good morning, guys. I'm in right outside of Philadelphia. We're actually headed into the heart of Philly. Not my finest moment, but actually helping out one of my, I want to say probably one of my oldest customers from when I first started doing this, really. I hauled stuff for him before I was even full-time. Back when I had like a 25-foot gooseneck. Try to find a picture of that load. That load was like, had like a metal staircase. It was all kinds of stuff. It was definitely a little sketchy. I was a little nervous about that load, but it ended up hauling great. That was 5 years ago, probably. I had the Duramax and like a 25-foot gooseneck.
Right 2 lanes to take exit 13 to I-65.
So we're headed into Philly to an old metal warehouse manufacturing facility to pick up a 6,000-pound metal press brake. Picks up in like downtown Philly, like I said, and goes back actually right down the road from my old place outside of just say Chambersburg, PA. So it's not a long haul. It's in the and I looked it up, it was like 117 miles. But we'll pick it up today and we'll deliver it tomorrow because I got to go up to my house tomorrow and finish cleaning that place out. Garage is almost cleaned out, and place is getting settled on in less than a week. Well, there ain't no way I'm making that turn, so that's what I love about cities, especially these cars parked.
In 700 feet, use the right lane to turn right on North Broad Street.
See if this works a little better. Look at this road. It's got it milled up, and so I don't like about cities is sometimes you can't, the way people park like on the corners and stuff, like I understand this is a one-way going left, but if you had to make a right turn there with any trailer, you wouldn't make it because, I don't know if you guys can see, but the way those two cars are parked, it's a little difficult. So we're gonna go up here, take a right. I think it's gonna bring us, if I look at my GPS correct, I think it's gonna bring us all the way around. Make like a big square around where we need to go.
Turn right on North Broad Street.
Try to get us on a little bit of a main road here. I told y'all to wish me luck. She on there. 2 straps, 2 chains, 4 binders. She's tight. I mean, honestly, looks like a pretty nice neighborhood. Property value going up. Things are really looking up for the neighborhood. When I said I was downtown, I really meant it. Good morning, guys. It's the next day here. We are unloading, or headed to unload that press brake. I don't know if you can see it. Trailer's kind of, there you go. Headed to unload that press brake. Early here this morning, the guy's gonna meet me about 8:30 at a shop, and had a comment last night about these shirts. Someone's like, why do you always have like a salmon colored shirt on? Well, these are Carhartt shirts, and I got a local place. It's called, what's it called? Sportsman's Wear Liquidation or Sportsman's Warehouse or something. Anyways, they carry a bunch of Carhartt stuff and Ariat stuff and just, you know, sportsman's outdoorish kind of stuff. Well, if you get the odd colors like the salmon, or have like a darker like orangish, I've got like 3 or 4 of this color, because if you get the odd colors, they're always on sale. They're only like 16 bucks a piece, but if you get the odd colors, sometimes they're marked down to like $10 or $12. So someone asked, like, why do you always have a salmon colored shirt on? That's the answer why. I got so many of these that it seems that I always have one on. Like I said, if you get the odd colors, they get cheaper because like they just get ruined. And when they get a hole in them or whatever, they end up either getting the sleeves cut out of them for like around the farm, around the house stuff. I just dropped my debit card. We're here to get fuel. But anyways, enough with salmon colored shirts. Nobody cares. But they're nice quality shirts. So here I am trying to get fuel. Got this guy yelling at me across the parking lot. Come to find out, it's my old man. He's coming to help me move stuff out of the garage today. So we just happened to stop at the same fuel station this morning. Wish you could see something out of that mirror. Dang, boy, clean that mirror. Oh, moving out, guys. OG is getting loaded up. And we're running out of pulling power. Let's see why. So don't mind me, I'm sunburnt. Got a little chest hair hanging out. There she is. So for those of you that don't know, this is the original truck that started the company. Wipe you guys down, it's so humid out here. So started it all. She's torn apart right now. It's been torn apart for quite a while. We had a head gasket failure, cracked head, and then it just kind of came into where if I was gonna spend the money on it, we're just gonna put a motor in it, and I got plans for it. So took the hood off of it because it wasn't secured to transport it. The plans are to, as soon as I get my own garage, we are going to put a low mile used engine in it. Probably put pistons and rods in it, stud it, and then put a set of compound turbos on it. I'm shooting for like 700-800 horsepower. Take the bed off of it, dually swap it, and put a flatbed on it and use it as just kind of a quick truck, but a toy. And thought about selling it. It has a roller and everything, but it's kind of sentimental to me that that's the truck that kind of started everything. I put about 160,000 miles on it to start my company, and that was the first stepping stone to where I am today. So I'm really appreciative of it. And I had offers from, my best friend was going to buy it. My buddy Levi was going to buy it at one point, and he asked for a price, and I really couldn't give one because there is no real price on it. So we're going to keep it, and he's going to come back as soon as I get a garage. It's going to be a complete, that's why I'm keeping it. It's going to be a complete series on YouTube. The complete rebuild of this thing from top to bottom. I mean, the truck's rust free. I'll show you guys. If you get under this thing, it's rust free. This truck came from Florida, then Texas. It's already deleted. It's already got CP3 conversion. Try to get some look at the bed rails. I would be dumb to get rid of this truck. It is completely rust free. So we're gonna do a complete series on YouTube of rebuilding this thing. So hang tight. It's gonna take a little for me to get the garage. I don't know what the situation for me getting a garage is gonna be here. Either I'm gonna rent or lease a commercial space that has truck parking for the meantime and work on it there. And then when I finally settle on some property and build my forever home, I'm gonna build like an 80 by 100 garage. So stay tuned for that, and see you guys on the next one. All right, guys, so it's the weekend, and I'm in not the middle of a situation, but I just kind of have been asked what I would do, and I want to get your guys' opinion on this. It's kind of I wouldn't say it's my resolution. I feel is like a no-brainer, but obviously the company involved, one of the companies involved, does not think so. So what happened was a company transported a trike enclosed across the country from I don't know, just say California to New Jersey. And when they dropped the trike off, they knew the trike was in op. So they loaded it in op, they just drifted it in. And when they went to deliver the bike, still in op, they delivered it to the wrong location. Not the address that they had in the central dispatch sheet. Didn't even deliver it to that address. So what? Oh my God! Look at this allergies. Look like it's smoked bowl. They delivered it to a wrong address. So what happened was the customer had to leave what they were doing because this trike is sitting in op in the middle of a parking lot, unattended. So nobody's there to make sure it just doesn't go missing. What ended up happening was he had to hire somebody to therefore get the bike from that lot to the destination it was already supposed to go at. Now, why they dropped at the wrong lot, it's kind of like a communication barrier. The English isn't very strong, and there's like some like frustration. They start getting angry and blah 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 blah. So, you know what the end party said was like, I contracted you to move this, just say $2,000. Well, it took me $400 to get it to the right location, so the pay should be $1,600, which I think is very fair. Because if they would have just delivered, and it wasn't really that far that they were off, but it was just an empty like shopping center parking lot, and they just left it there and then wanted paid via Zelle, which is kind of inappropriate to just leave somebody's vehicle unattended like that. So I'm in agreement that I think my solution is to, you know, say you were supposed to get paid $2,000, it took me $400 to get it to the right location, you now get $1,600. I think is fair. That's why I wanted to ask you guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and we'll see you on the next one.